G'day, Patrick from Fishing World Magazine here. I'm going to get right down to basics now and show you how to put a bait on a hook. This is one of the most universal baits that you can use in saltwater in Australia. It's a humble prawn, great for bream, flathead, trevally, all sorts of estuary species. Pretty well anything eats them. That's why they're so effective. And just to put one on a hook, I'm just going to get my hook. This one's a size 4. I'm just going to slip it in behind the legs on the underside of the bait. And then I'm just going to feed it around, much like we did with soft plastics in another segment there. And feed it around so that the hook comes out the belly section. Now if I left that like that, that'll be fine. But when I cast or it moves around or gets dragged around on the bottom, the bait can slip down the hook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure that with a really simple little securing system called a half hitch. I've just crossed the line over itself, pass it over the tail of the prawn, pull it tight, and that'll hold that bait in place like that. That's a lovely rigged prawn for just about any saltwater fishing application in Australia. One of the next most popular baits in Australia is the pilchard. Great beach fishing bait for salmon and tailor, also pretty good to use in an estuary for flathead, and off the rocks for kingies and salmon. The way we rig these is I'm going to rig this on a ganged hook. And the way to do that is to set yourself up first by placing the hooks along the length of the bait. Get the bottom of the top of the hook on the fish's eye, and then mark just gently by pressing the bottom hook where I'm going to start. I'm going to come from the top and I'm going to put that hook in at 90 degrees to the backbone of the fish. I'm going to half thread it through, and then I'm going to push and rotate that whole system around so that the next hook will be lined up along the backbone again at 90 degrees. I'll push it halfway through. As it starts to come through, I'm going to rotate it, and if I've lined everything up properly, that last hook is going to go through the fish's eye, straighten it up, and that's a ganged pilchard. Well, there you have it guys, two of the most popular baits to use in Australia, the prawn and the pilchard. To make it even easier for you, you can get these pre-made rigs. If you go down your local tackle shop, there's a great one for rigging up the prawn for whiting or bream or flathead. We've also got pre-made gang rigs that you can use for your pilchards, and use them off the beach or the rocks or even in the estuary, and we'll see you out on the water.